gotta drown out that machinery over there. I don't know what it's doing. Anyway, the sunset's over, but it's still really pretty. It's the sunset after party. Welcome, welcome. So I've had this song stuck in my head. I'm just gonna sing it before anybody comes on. Oh no, there you are. You might recall this from a famous musical. Let me know if you know which one it is. There are worse things I could do than go with a boy or two. Even though the neighborhood thinks I'm trashy and no good, I suppose it could be true. But there are worse things I could do. I could flirt with all the guys, smile at them and bat my eyes, press against them when we dance, make them think there's still a chance, then refuse to see it through. That's a thing I'd never do. Anyone know what the song's from? I could stay home every night, wait around for Mr. Right, take cold showers every day, and throw my life away on a dream that won't come true. Hi guys. I could hurt, thank you Linda, someone like me out of spite or jealousy. I don't steal and I don't lie, but I can feel and I can cry, a fact I'll bet you never knew. But to cry in front of you, that's the worst thing I could do. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, that was from Greece. Oh, yes, please, you guys say prayers for our friend Michelle Peterson. Seems like she's been sick for such a long time. It has been a long time. I think she's been sick kind of as long as Ray has. But she's in the hospital, so she's really in dire straits. So everybody, please say prayers for the amazing Michelle Peterson. She is a survivor, and I know her daughter Stephanie is beside herself, and her friend Mary Lynn, and everyone who knows her and loves her. And I certainly miss seeing her on this show. She was always a voice of reason. She always had something good to say, and she is really very sorely missed. So I know she's fighting for her life, and we are praying for her. So thank you guys. A lot of people these days are fighting for their lives. Hi, Vicky. We got some cotton candy skies going on here in South Florida in front of the U.S. Sugar Corp sugarcane field. October of last 6 months. Oh my gosh, that is actually longer than Ray. I think he really started to go downhill around Christmas time. But he actually is doing better today. He's having a good day. Unfortunately, Ray's good days often mean several bad days afterwards. But we're not going to go there. We're just going to focus on the good, right? Good days, good days. Thank you for your prayers for our friend Michelle. I believe prayers work. I think it's really important that we all band together and we lift our vibrations up in a healing way for people who need help. And the rest of us, we all need help, don't we, these days? We all need help. The world is full of evil people. I don't understand why people think that, living a life of debauchery is a good thing, but I wonder a lot if the Donnie Jepp trial, I just call it the Donnie Jepp trial now, is really a trial, or is it a show? Is it a show with actors? Because it's looks like a show with actors to me. And interesting that they would all want to throw each other under the bus. Muffin's doing well. She's been great. She doesn't seem sick. I actually started her on, she just finished 3 days of fenbendazole, which is schmiverschmection. And she's doing great. Sleeping well, eating well, hungry, bouncing around. But there does still seem to be a UTI situation, maybe a little bit of bloody show in her bladder. So I'm waiting for the vet to call me back after $250 worth of testing on her urine. So I hope they can give me some actual answers, because you spend $250 and you want answers, right? Where the blank is it being called? Lost my feed there for a second. So the reason that I came down here tonight is because my internet is so horrible that I just didn't want to take the chance of going on and losing you guys. But look, it's not that much better down here, but it is better down here. But yeah, Anna, I wanted to talk about all the food processing plants being destroyed. I think it's very clear what's happening. This is a pattern, and a lot of people are knowing it. I give credit. The first time that I heard about it was from BCP, Black Conservative Patriot. This guy, I love him. He's on YouTube, and he's just a really great source of news and information. And I heard it first from him, and then I started seeing Tucker talked about it. A lot of places are talking about it. Of course, nobody on CNN is talking about it. But then again, CNN is dying before our eyes. So we had a win there with the CNN Streaming Plus going down after, what, a month? Just a month, huh? Well, that was a win for all of us. Things are happening, people. Things are happening right in front of our eyes. Hey, Susan. And I don't know when we're going to start having like this disclosure time where I think the disclosure will start when Trump sues the Hildebeest and all her friends. And I think some information is starting to come out about that. And Durham is starting to talk and give us more information about the Hildebeest and her cohorts, and how they literally spied on our president and lied to the FBI and just were as despicable as people could be. And if people don't start being held accountable for what they've done, I just don't know how much more the American people can take. And anybody who is still calling Trump a Russian asset, you need to have your head examined. Done with this crap. So done with it. But yet there are still people who do believe they bought the hook, line, and sinker from the Hildebeest, Fusion GPS, and all that craziness, none of which is true. Yeah, speaking of stocking up. Okay, so yes, we can all see the writing on the wall. They're burning down food processing plants. On the other hand, I don't know, Hot Pockets, don't eat that crap. It's bullshit. Don't eat it. So I don't know if they're doing us a favor. However, the thing that we do have to keep in mind is that, yes, there are going to be food shortages. We've already noticed it's starting to happen. But on the other hand, we still have farmers markets. We still have farmers all around us. You know, I live in the middle of farm country. And I think most of America, you know, if you live in a city that you are able to get out of and go to the farm country. I think everywhere there are farms all over the country. So you have to start relying on farmers, you know, farm to table. You're right, Linda. There are a lot of good things that are happening. And if there are shortages, then we need to learn how to live differently. And again, I still believe that, you know, eating so much is not healthy for you. And I talk about fasting, and some people are like, that's crazy. You can't go without no food. I actually really believe in it. I think that it's a very healthy thing to do. I think it's something that has been around for thousands of years, and you know, every religion has a fasting regimen. Jews fast every Yom Kippur. Sorry, I lost you again. Anyway, I was saying that Jews fast for 24 hours every Yom Kippur, and not just fasting, not eating, but not drinking either, not even touching water, which is known as a dry fast. 24 hours. No going near water, no brushing your damn teeth. So, yeah, I know it froze a second there, Gretchen. I'm back. Yep, Pennsylvania, full of farms. So, I think the shortages, from what I understand, and even, you know, listening to BCP, he thinks that everything's going to go down around the beginning of July, right before the holiday. So, start stocking up now. Buy a little bit extra when you are out, you know, staple foods. Just get prepared. I'm not afraid to fast. If I have to fast, I'll fast. I'll do whatever I have to do. I'm going to survive. We're going to survive. Oh, look how fun this is. Hi. Oh, look how cute. He has his little kid with him. You know, those are memories being made right there. This is what life is all about. Go out, have fun with your families. Commercials are marketing this one drink for your food. What, Rebecca, what are you talking about? Oh my gosh. There you go, Ruth. We all have to work together. We all have to understand that our days of relying on big corporations are over. And that's not a bad thing, you guys. It's not a bad thing. I know that we've learned to be reliant on these companies, but they're not in our best interests. Americans have been poisoned by their food for the last, I'm going to say 50 years to tell you the truth. No, maybe not 50 years. But definitely since the 80s, that's when I started to notice it. That's when I wanted to get out of town. That's when I moved to Switzerland. I did not want to have my children here in this country because I truly believed that Americans are being poisoned by their food. They weren't being poisoned in Switzerland. Pet food shortages, might have to start making your own pet food. If Lorena is on here, she makes her own pet food. She's trying to talk me into doing it. The only reason why I'm hesitate is because I don't know what is nutritious for dogs. I would hate to be making my own pet food and have Muffin suffer because she's not getting the right nutrients. I am not a dog nutrition expert, so I kind of balk at that. But at the same time, really, Purina, I don't know. I don't trust any of them. I don't trust anybody anymore at all. I mean, what about Lucky Charms? Remember that? Isn't that weird? How all of a sudden they were like, Lucky Charms will kill you. You know what? Lucky Charms will kill you anyway. You shouldn't be eating Lucky Charms no matter what. Lucky Charms is crap. It's sugar. It's just crap with sugar on it. It's delicious. I'm not saying I wasn't a fan of Lucky Charms back in the day, but you know, yeah, exactly, Debbie. I have to be careful with muffins, so I don't think that it's wise for me to make my own dog food. But you know, hell, I may not have a I may not have a choice. And I don't know what I would do with my horse or the dogs and the cats. I don't know. I guess everybody will survive. But it is kind of scary to think about, not having enough food, not just for you, but for your pets. And I know the Great Reset doesn't care about your pets. They think you should get rid of them because they're useless eaters, right? It's a brown drink they're pushing. I don't watch the TV. I didn't know they're pushing the brown drink. Is it like Boost or Ensure or something like that? So weird. Let us know what the name is if you can, Rebecca, if you can look that up. I'd be interested. Hi, Carol. But seriously, we have to become more self-reliant. We have to not just self-reliant, but rely on your neighbors. Look at your neighbors and your friends as people that you're in this together. We need to help each other. And I don't mean in this together like a communist type of thing. Kimmery, I have also been seeing some posts about something coming in a bark box. That's not something I've ever gotten for Muffin, but there was some kind of chew, and it was made in the USA, and dogs are eating it and dying. So be very careful also what you give your dogs. I don't know. Yeah. Mary, Lucky Charms not so magically delicious. Kind of scary. Don't ever drink it. Eat it. Thanks, Rebecca. Let us know. It's so weird. Life is very weird these days. We know that things are changing and will probably never be the same again. On the other hand, we just don't know what kind of good can come out of it. I've always been a fan of saying, well, when things seem really bad, that's when something really good is bound to happen. Oh, good morning. Tracy's here from the future. We love our future traveler, Tracy, over there in Australia. Unfortunately, Australia has become a police state, and Tracy is actually, I'm so glad that you come on my show, Tracy, because you are a source of a dire warning. I'm going to read what Tracy just wrote. Good morning, Jill. It's Anzac Day here in Australia. We are not allowed to commemorate the Anzacs, and I don't even know what that is, with a dawn service, all in the name of the health measures and mandates. Our umbrella group, who meet every day outside the governor's house, has a dawn service despite the government's direction. It was beautiful and so sad. The Aussie spirit lives on, lest we forget. I don't know what Anzac is, but please tell us. I'm interested to know. But obviously, it's something that's very important to you guys. So it's I think it's great that we have somebody like Tracy coming on my show from Australia. Tracy is a patriot. Sorry, I lost you again. It's not you, it's me this time. Anyway, Tracy is a patriot down under. And she is our canary in the coal mine. She is warning us. So you guys understand that Tracy's present day could be our future. Hi, Joanne. And I'm not trying to scare people. If anything, I just want you guys to be super brave for whatever's coming. Be very strong. Be Marjorie Taylor Greene cool. That woman, what a cool customer. Her trial, her witch hunt trial, is really damaging to, I think, everyone who would ever even consider right now to run for office as a good person, because it looks like they're so out to get you. So out to get you. It's horrific. But, if you guys can possibly tear your eyes away from the Donnie Jupp trial, there are a lot of other things happening that we need to pay attention to. And I so wish that we could have watched the Ghislaine Maxwell trial instead of the Donnie Jupp trial. I'm not interested in Donnie Jupp and his crazy wife's antics. I think they're both nuts. I think they're both drug-addled alcoholics who have had a little too much excess in their lives. And I do not want to hear about their lives of destroying hotel rooms and acting like a-holes. Right, Susan? I am just trying to be warning people that, buckle up. Buckle up. Yeah, exactly, Kimmery. F both of them. I'm sick of it. I understand that trial's going to go on for another flippin' 5 weeks. And I had to say something else about that trial. It is very triggering and very, PTSD inducing to those of us who have been actually abused by our significant others. I will raise my hand on that. I have lived through the machinations of a narcissist actually more than once. I wish I didn't have to say that, and I'm very, ashamed that I do. But, a narcissist will come after you when you are the most vulnerable, and that is what happened to me the second time. Oh, wow, look at that. It's like the sun is going down right now, and I can't see it. I don't know. It looks beautiful. But it's just, I think it's difficult to hear about these people, abusing each other and how dysfunctional their relationship is. And why do we have to, have it on every damn channel? When somebody like Marjorie Taylor Greene is being put through the ringer by Jerry Springer. That's what that lawyer reminds me of. Yeah, the sky's beautiful, isn't it, Carol? Yeah, exactly, Susan. They want you to watch the Donnie Jepp trial. They want you to have all eyes on the disgusting Amber Heard, who I look at like, ew. Like, the more that I see her, the uglier she gets. She looked pretty in the beginning, and now she looks like an old hag, a fat old hag. I don't know how she got so fat during this trial, but to me, she looks like she's kind of gaining weight. I don't know, or her face is puffed out, or I don't know what's going on, or maybe I'm just being mean. Good, she's mean. I don't know. I know how abusive people are. And here we go. We have people gaslighting each other. It's so crazy. And speaking of gaslighting and these celebrities or these people crying about their circumstances that they basically brought on themselves. Let's talk a little bit about libs of TikTok and Taylor Lorenz. Oh my God. Like, what the hell is that all about? So if you don't know, libs of TikTok is, I think it's a website, or it might even be a TikTok page. I don't know. I just started hearing about it. Oh, I hear our peacocks from all the way over here. Anyway, libs of TikTok, all they do, or this the woman who runs this page, all she does is show everybody. Ooh, mosquitoes are out hard. But I ate a lot of garlic today. No, I didn't eat a lot. I'm eating just a little bit every day, hoping that the bugs will not like me anymore. Anyway, Libs of TikTok is this site that calls attention to the crazies, calls attention to the non-binary teachers who are trying to make children think that they don't know if they're boys or girls. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Anzac Day is a national day of remembrance in Australia and New Zealand for those who served and died in all wars, conflicts, and peacekeeping operations, and the contribution and suffering of those who served in the Gallipoli campaign, their first engagement in the First World War. Thank you, Tracy. That's fascinating. I'm going to look that up. So happy Anzac Day. I don't know if that's a happy day. It sounds like it's more of a day of remembrance. So kind of a somber day, right? But every day is a somber day down under these days. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. I hope I haven't cut out. I don't notice that I've cut out. Can I get a sound check? So anyway, Libs of TikTok. Let's get back to that. Okay, so it's this site that calls out these crazy people who don't know what gender they are, don't know don't know some very basic realities and want to make children as confused as they are. Oh, Kim Marie, actually I would like some Skin So Soft. Are you an Avon lady? I used to have it. I used to be an Avon lady back in the day. I loved that stuff, Skin So Soft. Yeah, I could use it. Thank you, Joanne. But I'm killing mosquitoes too. I mean, I'm on the edge of the Everglades, so our mosquitoes are so large they have their own zip code. Seriously, they own the Everglades. Yeah, it sounds like their Memorial Day carol, exactly. So anyway, I keep veering off of the issue. Libs of TikTok. Not doing anything wrong, not even saying anything. Just showing the crazy people on TikTok to the rest of the world so that we can see them and we can see how, these people are educating young children, and it's kind of horrifying. And I understand some of them have even lost their jobs when they get called out on this, Libs of TikTok. Oh my gosh, sorry, the mosquitoes are coming after me hard. I'm like flipping out over here. No! MFers. Anyway, so this writer named Taylor Lorenz for, I don't know, Washington Post or something like that. I'm not sure what paper she is with. But supposedly she doxed, meaning she found the name and address of the woman who runs Libs of TikTok and tried to make her a spectacle, tell everyone where she lived, and tried to interview her but couldn't actually find her, and just a bunch of goofy things. But then I find out that this Taylor Lorenz, I guess is how you say her name, she actually got doxed herself and cried about it like a little baby. Oh my God, they take your name and your address. The worst people in the world come after you. And it sounds like she is one of the worst people in the world. So she ought to know. Anyway, look at this. Look, you can see them. You can see them shining on the tennis racket of death. Tina Whitman, she's getting a tennis racket of death. It's going in the mail tomorrow. All right, I'm going to have to go back in the house because, I'm literally being attacked by a swarm of skeeters, and I don't like it. Oh, look, and now even my gimbal's being affected. It's a bad scene. So anyway, I got to go. I'll say hi to everybody. Hi, guys. Yeah, it's kind of a nightmare out here. Going crazy. All right, I had to protect myself. So anyway, maybe I'll come on later tonight if I can. Like I said, Ray was doing pretty well today, so it might be okay. But we'll see. Oh God, I'm being bitten. It's really bad. All right, I'm gonna have to do a ciao for now. So if I do come on, I'll probably be closer to 10 and not closer to 9. All right, I'll see you guys later. Oh my gosh, ciao for now. I will, Kim.